Welcome to the Story of Spirit podcast, where practical spirituality meets real life. Hi, I'm your host, Sheetal Story. I'm a psychic medium, grief support counselor, professional astrologer, and a human design reader, and of course, a law of attraction master coach. With my unique blend of spiritual and practical tools, I am here to help you align with your soul-led purpose and ignite a life that sets your soul on fire. In this podcast, we are going to explore the principles of energy, astrology, spirituality, and psychology to help you heal your grief and create an aligned life and business from the inside out. Whether you are looking to deepen your intuition, understand your cosmic design, or transform your business, this podcast is for you. Join me each week for insightful discussions, practical tips, and inspiring stories that will guide you on your journey to living your very best life. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Sheetal Story or wherever you listen to this podcast. Let's dive in and start this transformative journey together. Welcome to the Story of Spirit podcast. Welcome to the Laryngitis Chronicles. Yes, you are hearing my voice correctly. I currently have laryngitis, and my voice has come back just a little bit in order for me to record this podcast to let you know that there will not be a podcast for 2 more weeks, just because of this interesting hiatus, time out from the universe, and because of travel. I will not be able to record any more podcasts for the next 2 weeks. So the next podcast you will hear will be the AstroForecast for December 1st. And that week of December, that will be when I'll be able to record. I'm sure my voice will be back by then. And this has been such an interesting learning for me in terms of being quiet and noticing how much energy I have. Also asking for so many of my beautiful clients to reschedule, and I've rescheduled 4 podcast interviews. So big thank you to all of my colleagues, and then all of my friends and my coach for supporting me and reframing this experience. I have a lot to say. My soul came here to shift paradigms, and I cannot be quiet, especially during a time of a lot of turbulence and change. Being quiet has been very difficult. So this podcast is just to let you know we're not going away. My commitment still stands to doing these weekly. It's just that having laryngitis now, I'm on day 9, and this is the best my voice has gotten in 9 days. So I'm hoping with my travels and coming back that I will feel renewed. I will have a different sense of where I want to go. And this podcast will be reinvigorated by the insights and learnings over this very interesting time for me. So I want to thank you, the listener, for bearing with me through this voice and staying with me on this journey, coming with me on this podcast. Wherever you find me, I am so honored that our journeys have crossed, and I am here to help and support you in whatever way feels right in the moments that we intertwine. So wishing you the best 2 weeks ahead. You will be on my heart and mind, and I promise when I come back, there will be massive insights and downloads to share with all of you. Wishing you a wonderful rest of November ahead. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Story of Spirit podcast. I hope you have found inspiration, support, and practical insights to help you align with your soul-led purpose and live a life that sets your soul on fire. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, and share it with a friend. Your support helps us to reach more listeners and continues to provide valuable content. I sincerely appreciate every share, and I know it is how most people find me. It is because caring people like you have shared me with them at the right and perfect time. For more resources, insights, and to connect with our community, please visit us at www.sheetalstory.com and follow us on Instagram at sheetalstory. Remember, your journey to a more aligned and vibrant life is just the beginning, and I am here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, stay aligned, stay inspired, and keep shining your beautiful light. This is Sheetal Story, signing off from the Story of Spirit podcast. Here's the legalese that's required by our lawyers. This podcast and the YouTube channel represents the opinions of Sheetal Story and her guests to the show. The content should not be taken as medical, psychological, or financial advice. This series is informational and entertainment purposes only. Because each person is so unique, please consult your healthcare professional, your mental health dream team, your financial advisor, or anyone else that's an expert in the field in where you are thinking of making big choices in your life.